Okay, the Two of Embers, the Ten of Embers, and the Mystic. Initially, I heard you're being prepared for, the Ten of Embers here is a miracle energy. So you're being prepared for a miracle, obviously, but there's something about you're being prepared. Or you're in preparation at this current moment for something extremely magnificent to be happening in your life. The Ten of Embers is after a shitstorm, there's miracle madness happening all around, okay? So I almost feel like this is also giving you the energy that like you've been prepared for a time of miracles. I'm also getting the energy of like it takes 10 years to be an overnight success, okay? And it's not that you have to be in that realm in that way, but what I'm really getting is like, notice that there's like 10 of these all coming in all at once. Like I feel like you've been prepared and maybe you've been through a lot, okay? Maybe you've been through, again, I heard shitstorm. So I feel like you've literally like, you've taken like a, what's that term? Chicken. I feel like you've taken like something that was so dramatic or I'm getting fiery, okay? So maybe you went through like a really dramatic time in your life or something that felt like a, like a lot, and you've turned it or you've moved through so much of it, and it was all in preparation or has been in preparation for a time in your life that's going to feel like endless miracles is kind of what I'm getting, especially with the Mystic coming through here. I'm also getting this really strong energy. I really don't think that this message is for everybody. This feels very powerful. Look at that. That's you. That's you. And I'm really just hearing like, maybe you've been going through a lot recently, or you've also just like either in your life altogether it's been a lot, or recently it's also been, there's been a lot coming up for you. But what I'm hearing is that it's all been preparation and it's been crafting the Mystic inside of you, okay? Like I feel like there is this part of you that is extremely ancestral and powerful and meant to do some things in this world that don't make sense, is what I'm getting. Okay, you could also feel like you have like a purpose in this world that is kind of like connected to unknown territory. All right, but I'm really getting like you are meant to create or craft or bring into this world things that just don't make sense. Again, like magic, stuff that people will perceive as magic or miracles. And that's what you're meant to do. But in order for you to do that, you needed to be made into the Mystic, is what I'm getting. So you've been through a lot. You may even still be going through a lot. Like maybe there's like, I keep getting like shitstorm, like wildfire, like just crazy energy, super dramatic energy, super intense stuff. And again, like the Ten of Embers, like right before this card is like a pure fire card. It's like all hot and all red and not not miracle essence, okay? But I really feel like this is a preparation for you, okay? Like, and I also feel like you've been through a lot throughout your life. I almost want to say that like it's been preparation after preparation after preparation, okay? And all of it has been preparing you for this really beautiful time in your life when you are becoming this Mystic, okay? And I feel like maybe you don't fully feel like you are the Mystic at this time, but you are, okay? Like you already hold that essence. You've always held that essence inside of you, and it's just been about there's been certain things, like I really want you to like think about this like shitstorm that you've been moving through, and like think about the parts of you that like have been born through this experience that you've been going through, or through the experiences that you have gone through. We have a larger collective when it comes to that. It's different timing for each of you, but like, oh, let me breathe. Maybe you need to stop and breathe. That could also be a sign for you. Maybe things also just like move really, really fast for you, and sometimes it's hard to like pull yourself back to center, is what I'm getting. But all of it, like think back on it and like really like sit with just the thought of like the parts of you that have been born that wouldn't have ever been born if you weren't going through what you're going through. Like you're being prepared, you're being literally handcrafted through these experiences. Confirmation, okay? Literally, you can't make this up. The Phoenix. Yeah. I also feel like you could have fire in your chart. We also have the Nine of Trees coming out here as well, okay? The Phoenix and then the Nine of Trees. I feel like there's just something so significant about everything that you have moved through or are still moving through, however it's showing up for you, is bringing you to a place where you can actually build and craft exactly what you know that you're meant to build and craft. Especially in this way, like especially in this way of crafting things that like don't really make sense. I really feel like there's something really powerful that you're meant to do that isn't in existence yet. Like, I'm really getting that kind of energy where like there's something that you're meant to, it's either an energy or like I'm almost getting like spellcraft or like presence of a certain type, or power, your power in a specific way. Like there's just something that doesn't exist yet that is being crafted as we speak through you, and it's something that the world is meant to experience. It's very powerful. It's definitely tied to your power, but there's also this energy of like, it's not that you have to be like in the realms of social media, but I'm really getting an energy of like the world is meant to see this. So however you show up in the world, I feel like this is connected to that. Oof. Okay, let's get a couple of last cards. Oh, this is like literally 2 cards before the 10 of Embers. I told you, it's literally like, this could be like what you're going through right now, or like just recently, you could be feeling like it's all fire and ash. But it's literally about to be pure miracles. Like, this is crafting you. I just feel like that's even further confirmation to just describe like your life was meant to do a 180. Like your life was always meant to be like this in the beginning and this as you're moving through it. But all of this was necessary in order for this to happen. That's just like what I keep getting. And this is just to remind you that like no matter what you're moving through at this time, like remember that it is birthing you into the mystic that you are. Like I'm just getting this like crazy like ancestral like yeah, I don't know why. Maybe you consider yourself a mystic in some way, but that's like a great term. I just feel like you are meant to do magic in this world. And in order to do magic, you need to first feel magic through I don't want to say disaster, but like feel that type of essence. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like, it's almost like I'm getting the energy of like when you have a gift. Okay, let's say you have a gift, and in the beginning of your life it feels like a curse, right? But it's through the curse that you find the gift, that you recognize the gift that it is, that you come to a place where you start to understand that it's actually something that can be wielded and used in a beautiful way. And in the beginning it never feels like that, right? Like it feels like treacherous in the beginning. It feels like a lot. When you actually have a gift, you don't even really understand you have a gift until later on in life. Then you start to understand like, oh, this has been here this whole time, but it always felt like disaster, and it's actually a miracle living inside of me, living through me, right? And I feel like you have that essence inside of you. Like, you may even have gifts, right? Like, but I just feel like this is all coming through to remind you that like, this is all, I don't know what's going on in your life right now, but like, I just feel like your ancestors want you to know that like, there's purpose. There is purpose behind everything that is happening in your reality. And I know that sometimes it doesn't feel like there's purpose, but there is purpose, okay? And it's going to birth literally like endless miracles for you. And you're going to be able to finally craft a world and a reality that feels like everything you've ever dreamed, okay? All right, I love you so much. And if this message resonated with you, please do let me know. I will see you in the next message.